Eco Trek, an unforgettable, eco-friendly adventure around the world, will be brought to completion when German journalist Christian Meyer, who has traveled 30,000 emission-free kilometers through 14 countries and 4 continents with the Mercedes-Benz FSO World Drive, will return to Stuttgart, Germany, where the drive began 125 days ago. Christian and his team uncovered incredible stories of sustainability and met with fascinating designers, artists, and scientists who are paving the way to a greener future. Hi, I'm Anita Anthony, and here are some of the highlights and the most compelling stories that we brought to you over the past 4 months. The Mercedes-Benz B-Class F-Cell is more than a car. It is an evolutionary step towards a greener future. At the forefront of pioneering technology, Mercedes has created a vehicle that drives locally emission-free. Without a doubt, technology is key to a greener future, and on our journey around the world, we have found scientists who follow their vision. Right from the start of the drive in Stuttgart, we encountered the world's first fuel cell-powered plane, the Antares, and just like the F-cells on the road, will make emission-free flying a real possibility for the future. Using natural resources and renewable energies is how sustainability is defined. The solar pergola in Spain that powers Barcelona, one of the greenest cities in Europe with solar energy, is a perfect example of this. In Australia, we found another way of generating energy from natural resources. Here, power is being generated from the ocean waves at the Carnegie Wave Energy Project. And China, one of the fastest growing economies in the world, has set records for utilizing wind energy. Architecture, the merger of art and science, has the potential to change the way we live. Sustainable buildings such as the Mediatek in Barcelona show us how to minimize energy consumption in style. Vertical gardens, as Christian discovered in Paris, are not just a beautiful way to bring green back into the cities, but also a core element of saving energy for heating and air conditioning. Architecture can also work in harmony with nature, as Brad Pitt's Make It Right Foundation in hurricane-stricken New Orleans proved. Floating houses designed by Morphosis architects are completely self-sufficient and provide life support to people in the aftermath of natural disasters which cause flooding. But as much as the green revolution will be led by scientists who find innovative ways to use technology to protect nature instead, there is also a cultural revolution emerging at the grassroots level in many places we visited. Artists and designers, musicians and filmmakers we discovered on our journey around the world are also paving the way. Mathilde Jordi in Paris creates living sculptures which reflect life and time. A.J. Schultz's Garbage Hotel in Madrid reminds us about the incredible amount of trash that modern societies produce every day, as does Chinese photographer Wang Zhuliang, who documents the growing garbage crisis in Chinese cities. On a more reflective note, the poetry Bicycle Path in Lisbon and the work of architect and designer Pedro Costa, who designs beautiful furniture out of cardboard, is as inspiring as the work of fashion designers Luis Valenzuela, whose creations are made from recycled materials. Art can broaden our consciousness, and the Bach Monster creator Andy Keller in Seattle is both a performer and an environmental activist. As we learned on our journey around the world, there is no area excluded from applying sustainable solutions to our everyday lives. From the sustainable brewery in Portland that also serves organic food, to the smart car sharing program in Austin, Texas. From entrepreneurs like Beth Ferguson and her Soul Design Lab that also serves as a charging station for electric bicycles, cell phones and laptops, to Nick and Billy Smith, who invented the sporting sail for skateboarders, to the China Environmental Protection Foundation in Shanghai, promoting reusable chopsticks. There's no place or profession where the principle of sustainability cannot be applied. Surely one of the most unusual examples to show just this is the Neptune Memorial Reef in Florida, a unique and sustainable way to go out in style off of the coast of Miami as the world's first underwater cemetery. All of the people we met were visionaries in their own unique way. Here are some of their thoughts.
People see my dresses, they don't believe it's recycled, they don't believe that it's organic, or because it looks really high couture.
To really accept renewable energy as a new option for us as a global community.
Infrastructure partners, oil companies, energy companies, gas companies, and politics must start now with implementing a sufficient hydrogen infrastructure.
And hopefully it's because our sustainable initiatives that we invest in mean more to them than the companies that don't invest.
Earth Hour started in 2007 in Sydney, and this year it'll be in 130 plus countries around the world.
Well, we know a bit about fuel cell technology, and we know that we really need to get to zero carbon emissions over time.
So it all comes down to conscience, and my conscience is that I use the ocean, I use the environment, and I'd like to see the environment and the ocean last for my kids.
Some sustainable family values and start establishing this common sense.
Art can be a catalyst, a promoter of change, and as such is a vital element to our society's progress.
While the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell World Drive is heading home, Christian had a stopover in Oslo. As world leaders gather every year in Davos to discuss the state of the world's economy, Oslo is on its way to become center stage for discussion about sustainability. The Oslo Sustainability Summit 2011 is a forum where international researchers, experts and students can debate innovative solutions to current issues in regards to the current environmental and social crisis. Christian met the organizers of this year's summit.
Professor Atle Midthun is the director of the Center for Corporate Responsibility at the Business School of Norway. His wife Nina leads the Center for Development and Environment at Oslo's University. From different perspectives, they approach the same key question: how can we establish new ways of sustainability in society and economy, a new wisdom?
Wisdom in the long term has an impact because it has civilized humanity. It's thanks to the fact that we had wise people who sometimes died for the cause that humanity progressed.
We will have to move into some kind of eco-modernity, which is a post-material modernity. Actually, at the end of the day, the solutions will have to speak to people's heart. We'll have to get back to some of their important life world longings and experiences.
Hello, we are here in Stuttgart, Germany, which is home of Mercedes-Benz, at the Mercedes-Benz Museum to celebrate the return of the F-Cell B-Class. EcoTrack has been following the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell World Drive for 4 months, and we're just super excited to be here to welcome them back.
Stuttgart, 1st of June, 5:30 p.m. The convoy cars and 3 B-Class F-Cell arrive at the Mercedes-Benz Museum. After 125 days and 30,000 kilometers, the F-Cell World Drive is coming home.
Obviously, the objective was to prove that fuel cell technology is ready for the market. And after 30,000 kilometers by 3 cars around the globe, we have clearly made the point: these cars are ready for the customer, for the market.
I'm back in Stuttgart, and you know what? This is gonna be a historical moment now, because I'm gonna meet somebody for the first time. I couldn't believe it's a human being. Anita!
So, you wanna see my car now?
I want to see your car now.
Let's go.
It's Anita's first time to sit in one of the cars she's been presenting for so many weeks.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So that's really cool. So, but Christian, tell me, so where's this whole F-Cell technology actually going? Like, what's going to happen now?
I was wondering as well, but I've prepared something for you and for you.
2 days before our arrival, the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell World Drive passed Berlin. For us, not only a beautiful, but a comfortable destination.
Here in Berlin, we have the opportunity to fill up our B-Class F-Cell very quickly at 1 out of 2 regular hydrogen gas filling stations in Germany's capital. In total, there are 4 operational hydrogen gas filling stations in Germany, but 11 more will be opened, most of them this year. And Germany is not the only country where first steps to establish a hydrogen infrastructure are being made.
In Greater Los Angeles, 6 new stations will be added to the 3 existing ones. In Japan, 15 gas stations are up and running. 100 more are planned. And in Scandinavia, where we just came from, there will be 15 hydrogen gas stations soon. Shortly before Stuttgart, I visited the Linde plant in Leuna, south of Leipzig.
Here in Leuna, hydrogen is also obtained from glycerol, which is a side product of biodiesel production. And there are many other chemical processes where hydrogen is simply a byproduct that could be used to power more than 100,000 cars only in Germany.
At present, hydrogen is mostly obtained from natural gas, with a better energy and CO2 balance than if you were burning gas directly. But with solar and wind energy, hydrogen could be produced completely without the use of fossil energy and climate neutral.
And at the moment we supply 50% of the hydrogen to the German fueling stations as renewable and green hydrogen, and we can well expect that this rate will go up in the next couple of years.
So here we are, back in the office, editing the very last edition of EcoTrack from the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell World Drive with Felix and Danny, the editors who have been with us on the road all time.
Now look at all those tapes these guys have put together. Now this has been such a fabulous run and we cannot wait to continue this. So see you soon here at EcoTrack!